Hello, my Stampin' friends. Welcome to another episode of stampinwithcandice.com and Scrapped. I am Candice Anderson coming to you from Hiram, Utah. Hang on one second. I just moved something on my screen. See if I can get it back out here. Normally, I kind of pre-record this and uploaded it. And today I decided I was just going to go live. And so hopefully it all works out okay because it's not 100% finished. But anyway, welcome. And I know many of you know I was probably not going to go live today. So if you're able to jump on, great. If not, hopefully you can catch the replay. If you're not familiar with Scrapped, I do lives. I do go live every week usually, but Scrapped is a series I've been doing with my friends. A couple of them haven't been able to do it the last few months, but there's a couple of us still doing it. And each month we have a different theme that we do, and we all try and share scrapbooking ideas and tips around that theme. So this month was to do it from a card sketch. This one is going to be a little bit different than what you would normally see from me, and I hope that you enjoy it, but I am going to switch my camera here so I can get started and start showing you what I have to share. Let's see. I click on the right thing here. Okay, so some of you may remember this card. I shared it when I was actually at On Stage about a month ago in California, and we got to try out this new masking um, template, I guess is what it's called, that will be available coming out in the new catalog. And I made this card super, super fast while I was there and shared it for the Global Design Challenge. And I had planned on making something with this as soon as I got it, which was not yesterday, the day before. This is the other mask that's in it. It's a little dots. And originally, my plan, I will kind of show you my original one here that I started with. I had planned on doing kind of a beach look. So I kind of had the sand and the water. I am still going to use this. This one I did use multiple different colors on it. But as I was looking at my pictures from our recent trip, we went to the zoo and we got to feed the giraffes, and it was so much fun. And I don't know about you guys, but this kind of looks like a giraffe to me. So I'm going to grab this here and I'm going to give you a couple little tips on using this, especially if you're going to use it on a full 12 by 12. So this is just my own tips and experience. So I'm going to take a little bit of my, what is this called? Stampin' Seal Plus, and I'm putting it directly onto my glass mat. The first time I did it, I put it onto my paper. I discovered it's a little bit easier to get it off the glass mat, and I don't really want it on the back of my paper. But because I am doing the full piece of 12 by 12, it's a little bit easier to just stick it right to my glass mat. And then I'm going to come in with my mask here, and it has a nice frame around it, so you can line it up pretty well, and it lines up pretty good for that 12 by 12. And I just have a little bit of tape that I've used here, and I'm going to use the pecan pie. So if you remember here, we're going really, really simple, and we're just kind of doing a blended look right across here. So I'm just going to take my ink, and normally I kind of start off and go back on, but I want to get a lot of definition in this. So I really don't care if I get dark spots and light spots. So I am just going right straight to the paper with this. I do want it a little bit darker in the corner here, working my way forward, or towards the top, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Super, super easy to use this mask. So many fun things you can do with it. Like I said, definitely going to continue working on that more beach theme. But I also thought it would be cool to do kind of, looks like river rocks to me. You could do kind of more like a tiger print, all kinds of fun things. Just this is just a really, really cool background. I love the dots. I'm excited to play with that one as well. And you can see how easy it is to just kind of add texture. Now, because I mean, is a little bit of angle on here, but I don't want it to completely like, be exactly filled in. I want it to kind of die off like I have this one here. And so I'm just kind of going across, and I don't really care 100% where it ends, where it doesn't. That's the other really nice thing about this particular technique is there's no like right or wrong way to do it exactly. And I can add in a little bit darker in some areas, lighter in other areas, especially if you've ever looked at a giraffe. They have kind of different dark and light spots on them. So it's kind of fun. My little niece, I think she just turned 9. She had really wanted to do it. So we decided to do it. And they give you these big pieces of um, uh, lettuce to hand to them, and they stick their big old tongues out. And it's really fun. And I have a ton of really cute pictures. And my other niece and my sister-in-law did it with me. And so now we're done with that one. I'm going to take this off. But before I finish, so this looks really awesome the way it is, but I wanted this to not be so white. And so I just took my crumb cake, and I'm going to use the same brush here, and I am just going to kind of go over the top of it with some of that crumb cake, kind of filling in the spots just a little bit so that it's not quite so stark white. I was looking at the pictures of the giraffes, and they kind of, they have a lot of definition in their spots, but this I thought really, really worked well. So we've got that pretty much that same theme going across there. And again, like I said, I wanted to keep it really simple. So the last couple things I've did, this one, I wanted to do something similar to this. And I used Nature's Symphony, and then the Alphabet a la mode. I do know this one's on the last chance list. If you don't have it, I definitely recommend grabbing it. And then the mini alphabet dies. And so I just cut out a piece, and to create this right here, I made a little template, but I just used, I don't know where it went. There it is. I just used my punch and punched that off. So I just kind of measured it a little bit. And so to finish this off, all I am going to do is add this little giraffes here. It's kind of hard to tell. You can't see it very well. You can see it a little bit better here, but I actually kind of did I did the texture on this before I cut out the letters, but I just stamped some of those leaves on the back here, and just kind of touched the edge with that. So there's one page, and we're gonna pop that up. I guess I should have popped that off of there first before I tried to attach that. Like I said, this comes off really quick with just my wipe when I go to wipe it there. But I'll show you the other page. So on the other one, I am going to flip this so we get this on each side. And I have a little bit smaller one here that I have feeding the giraffes. And then I have lots of room to add multiple pictures onto this quick, easy double page layout. So see how quick and easy that was, following along that same. It's, I guess in some ways, it's not really a layout, yet it is, but it's very, very simple and quick, easy way that you can create a scrapbook page, and you can see how fast I did that. This, if you, the letters, if you have not uh, worked with these dies before, you can go back and watch some of my other scraps, and I have some tips on how to use the masking paper to help line these up and make it really easy to get those nice and lined up like I have on this here. So I hope you enjoyed that. Again, just wanted to keep it quick and easy this month. End of April, but hey, it's the last day and I have my April scrap done. So I hope you enjoyed that. Watch for May, and hopefully we will have some more on there. And be sure to join me for a card a day in May. I will be sharing my creations all month and going live a couple of different times for that as well. So thanks again, and I hope you have a fantastic night. Bye-bye.